From the YouTube dojo, this is Weeknight. There's Ellie Mueller, and now Ellie Cunny Mueller. Ha! Welcome to Weeknight Update. I'm Ellie Cunny Mueller. Greetings. Happy birthday to the United States of America. Nice to have you. Today is the 4th of July here in the United States of America. And that means that it's our Independence Day and blah, blah, blah. That's really cool. Now it's time to get into the shoutouts, shall we? Tonight's shoutouts go to Benji Gaming. Is that how you pronounce it? Yeah, Benji Gaming. X the Unstoppable JPX, the Mutaza, and Wild Bush Films. And ladies and gentlemen, those those sounds are indeed fireworks. Just ignore them. Just ignore those sounds and just focus on me, please. Thank you very much. But anyway, check those YouTubers out, and tell them that I thank you. All right. Now let's talk about Tom Snyder. Tom Snyder was an excellent late night talk show host in the 70s and early 80s and into the 90s and mid 90s. When he was on late night TV, he had a quiet late night talk show filled with very interesting interviews, but no band or audience. It's almost like this show, except, without the interesting interviews. You know, all I do is just monkey around. Now, Tom Snyder did the Tomorrow Show on NBC from 1973 until the end of 1981. And then he went to the Late Late Show on CBS and did that from 1995 to the middle of 1999. Can you imagine that? Being on the air for that long? Tom always told some cool stories. He talked about the economy going down the toilet. He talked about Watergate. And as a matter of fact, he talked to everybody who was responsible for Watergate except for Richard Nixon. If he had talked to Richard Nixon, man, the Tomorrow Show would have got some big ratings. You know what I'm saying? But here's the thing. Tom Snyder always, for one reason or another, he always seemed to smoke while he was interviewing those people. I mean, I know that smoking is bad, and it always will be bad, and it has been bad for a long time. But in 1973, a lot of people weren't aware of what you could and what you couldn't do on television. You know what I mean? But anyway, Tom had one of the best late night talk shows ever. I mean, nobody could ever duplicate what Tom was able to do. I wonder what Quagers has to say about all this. Happy 4th of July, America. And to everybody else, good evening. Thank you very much. Let me tell you something. All right? Tom Snyder was a legend. The way that he interviewed people back in the day was so riveting. He was legendary. Sometimes there are a few chuckles here and there during the interviews, but really, the most important part of Tom's show has always been the interviews. Tom Snyder knew when to ask a question, when to step back, went to went to tell a story, went to went to keep things moving, went to slow things down a little bit, went to speed things up, you know. And Tom Snyder, here's the thing, didn't care about doing the Today Show or replacing Johnny Carson on the Tonight Show. He never really did because he knew that what was going on the Tomorrow Show and on the Late Late Show was different from anything else that you have seen earlier in the evening. You know? Just like this show is different from any other show on YouTube. Alright? Think about that. Think about that. Thank you, Craigers. Very, very nice. You know, I'll tell you something. Today is, of course, America's birthday. You know, but there are some precautions that need to be made. So, in the event that you start to hear fireworks and you do get jumpy, first thing, take care of business inside the house. Okay. For example, do not let somebody flash a flashlight behind you while you're doing the show. Okay. When something like that happens, make sure that you hide immediately. And the other things, make sure your pets are safe. Whatever. All right. Let's see what my friend Cunning Mule has to say. Ladies and gentlemen, Tom Snyder is a legend. You know, without Tom Snyder, late night TV wouldn't be too interesting. Tom Snyder had interviews, cool stories, and startling statistics. He didn't need a band or a psychic. It was just Tom was great being who he was. Thank you, Cunning Mueller. That is all I have for you tonight. I'll see you folks tomorrow night. That's the news, and I am Outskis. Farewell, everybody.